Well, here's a look at the car I picked up last week to replace the 1990. It's an 86 Fleetwood Brougham, which was dealer serviced, and it's only got 56,000 miles on it. So I'm hoping that even from the standstill, you're able to see that the paint is 1,000 times better than the one I had. And if you can't, I'll show you the many areas in which it is better. Everything works on the car except for the radio, which is a little wonky. It comes in and out. It's the factory radio. And I know this motor also is technically a downgrade. The 307 Oldsmobile from the 350 Chevy that I had, also going from fuel injection to carburation. But that being said, the other one did burn some oil, and you saw how bad the paint was. So I'll show you. As you can see, the header is a little rough on here. It's really the only area. The header is a little worn, but you can see this paint has a really nice shine. Power antenna works on this one, for now at least. Chrome has no pitting. Vinyl top was already replaced, so that's clean. Little bit of wear right here on the quarter. Bumper fillers, which are intact on this one. Couple little marks right over there, and one which I'm really infuriated about. I don't even know if you could see it in the camera right here. Some woman just sided me today. She was trying to turn into a driveway and I was stuck at a light, and she rubbed up against me. So, but besides that, you can see it's a straight car. It's got all the fillers, and the chrome is really nice on this one. And this is also the Fleetwood Brougham, whereas the one I had was the Brougham. They dropped the Fleetwood name after this year, 86. Let's open it up. So, unfortunately, this is the only thing. Caveat is, these were always prone to crack. In the 90, the armrest and door panel were mint. This one, it's got this. But the seats, this leather pattern is much nicer than the newer one. This feels more like a d'Elegance leather, even though it's not a d'Elegance, just because it's sort of pillow cushion, which is probably why they stopped doing this after 86, because these were more expensive to make, I'm assuming, than the ones like in the 90, which they started in 87. So unfortunately here I do not have power mirrors anymore on this one. No power recliner anymore. But, and minus the steering wheel, which unfortunately this isn't leather wrapped. But you can see, so it is all original. No digital dash, but this isn't all faded and warped like it was in the 90. Typical Cadillac fuel gauge up on the dash, and this nice wood, this cherry wood, which I like a lot better than the dark wood that's in the 90. And as well, here I have an ashtray and lighter, which I love, not that I smoke, and the power seat controls are on the side of the seat. Why they changed that for the newer models, I have no idea. Still have tilt and telescoping. So let's start it up and then I'll show you the rest of the car. And I love that Cadillac bell much more than the modern buzzer in the 90. And I also love these metal knobs with the wood, which you have for your headlights and your radio. Climate control, the outside temperature does work on this one. Reading lights, these are illuminated still. lamp monitors, which work this time. All three of them do. You have one for your brights, turn signals, and headlights. On the 90, for whatever reason, you only had one for the turn signals, one for the headlights, nothing for the brights. Quartering lights work on this one. Chrome again is really, really nice. This hood opens with ease, unlike the other one. So it's a 4-barrel 307 olds, UAP compressor, again service by Cadillac. So it's got the Harris GM Delco. It runs pretty strong, I think. You can see it is very, very nice. Lights and scrub, not no any rust. Still have all your stickers. Usually these cave in a little bit. Impact strip is in much better shape than it was on the 90. And the moldings too I like better. These are just settled chrome. The 90 had those big moldings which were all flaky with paint. Yeah. The upper light is missing on the driver's side. Like I said, this is not a show car, but I still think it's a lot better than the 90 was. Like I said, it's missing over there, unfortunately. And you have a slight little crack over here, unfortunately. But the seats, again, even the leather is better. The leather is very, very clean on this car, whereas the one I had, it was not. Headliner is mint on this car. These pockets are mint on this one. On the 90, if you look at the other video, you'll see that they're all ripped and worn out and sagging. The ashtrays are never ever used, nothing in there immaculate. In the 90, you'll notice some rust and dirt. Let's shut her off. I love this. And you have your reversible floor mats, factory reversible floor mats. And you also have dual buzzers. One for lights on, one for keys and ignition, one for the seatbelt, and you could see that the headliner really is nice. And I also love these no more door mounted belts. So annoying. I like these so much better. So much more comfortable. And unfortunately, for whatever reason, this leather is a little dry. Try to condition it up. And I'm going to have to work on that still some more. I have all the books and everything. Even the original dealer brochure. The emblems are good. Show you the trunk. All the emblems are in the right place. The trunk isn't all fucked up. There's a tiny little bit of rust there on the bumper, but all in all, I think it's an upgrade. Trunk is immaculate. Still have the Cadillac mat. And all these receipts. Car was dealer serviced again, like I said. See. All these things. Always dealer service. Got this box of cleaning stuff over there. I don't have a trunk pulled down anymore. I wish I did, but you can see how clean the trunk is. No rust. The other one was rotting out over there. So I think I did okay. You tell me. Emblems in better shape. Fillers. I mean, just overall, it's a much nicer car, even though it's, you know. But anyways, this is the car. It's missing that emblem there, unfortunately. Color key too, I have to find one of those. It's not a show car, but I think it's a lot closer. Cassette tapes in there. There's the brochure. Tape player works, by the way. No reading lights, but I love this better because at night it makes the interior so much brighter. On the 90, the reading lights didn't come on when you opened the door. They only came on if you hit the switch. So I don't mind this at all. So again, alright, this ashtray might have been used once. That's okay. This car was bought at Potamkin in Manhattan. I'm not a third owner. And so, bottom line, it's not a show car, but I think it's definitely a lot better than what I had before. Leave comments, tell me what you think. Harry Rez, signing off.